Hello, monsters abound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3. Part 12 of my Durthu campaign, where we're trying to help the orcs. No, you heard that right. We're trying to help the orcs free themselves from the Dark Elves slavers, because then they'll fuck some Dark Elves up. Now, what I don't realise at this point is quite why so many reinforcements are coming in, and it turns out it's because the army and garrison from the Dark Elf settlement nearby are apparently within range of this army, and so are joining in on the battle. So I'm having to face quite a lot of stuff. Fortunately, the Sisters of Slaughter may be able to kill a man with just a whip, but don't wear many clothes, and also have a... I mean, what? It's like an arm shield, isn't it? But realistically, it's like a little baby shield, and that's not really going to help them very much. They've only got 5 armor. You know what? Shelter? Clothes. Ladies? Okay, we've got some shades that are being picked off by our archers in the front line. We now have the reinforcements arriving, and it's a lot of reinforcements, to be honest. Currently, they're looking at almost 2,500 Dark Elves on the battlefields, compared to 700 of us. Trying to take out some of these spiky hydras. I really like it when it's the crossbow units going, the weaklings use missiles! Like, guys. Little bit hypocritical, guys. But to be fair, Dark Elves do seem quite hypocritical, don't they? The Blackheart Corps says, actually, I mean, they've got 80 armor, which is actually quite a lot. But the rest of their stats are fairly middling. And they don't have a shield, which, you know, would come in useful. So while we're defending one... Oh, we're getting hit by Flock of Doom. I guess it's because these guys don't have much health, but Flock of Doom seems to be doing a shit ton of damage. Like, insane amounts of damage, from what I can tell. Okay, the enemy reinforcements are poised. They're poised to go across the bridge. And that was Alariel's Awakening of the Wood, which is purple because it's Alariel, apparently. There she is, Butterfly Lady. Apparently covered in bloods. Oh well. So we're pulling back as the enemy move missile units to the fore. Now, it should be said that the crossbows tend to have less range than bow units, which does make... What the fuck's going on with you guys? Oh, you're okay. Oh, it's just when I look at you... Are you reflecting shit? Alright. Never mind. We'll worry about that later. So that we can basically outrange them. So as long as we stay slightly ahead of them, we can just pick them off at our leisure. Now, we've got a lot of units trying to cross the choke point here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and drop rocks on them. Now, what they will do is they'll go, oh, no, don't, no, they'll turn back. See, what they're doing is they're turning back there. So then I cast Dwellers from below directly behind them. And we get jam o'clock. Yes! A delightful jam. Oh, God. Yep, that's the classic circle of jam from Dwellers from below. The spiky hydras leading the charge, but getting shot to pieces. Yeah, they're not really going to survive that. They do have some missile resistance, but not nearly enough. And then they're going to try and break through our tree line. And while they may be anti-large, they're not that good. They're not that good. That's right, we're going to make liberal use of Dwellers from Below to make sure that the enemy army is jamified, particularly like these missile units here, because I don't want them shooting at me. So make sure that when they blob up, Dwellers from Below gets cast on them and they get eviscerated. The spiky hydras are fleeing the battle. Our archers have taken quite a lot of damage, but haven't actually taken that many casualties. Meanwhile, we do have 2 units of Black Guards and a unit of Shades crossing the other choke point, so we're going to have to engage them with the Malevolent Dryads. Not a great matchup for the ladies there. They are going to really struggle to break through, and these guys do have armor piercing. Alariel, however, is taking on some Black Ark Corsairs and the Sisters of Slaughter, but fortunately Alariel is getting assistance from the archers who are picking off the units surrounding her, which means she can then move in to back up the Dryads over there, and they're going to need that help. Some units rallying and returning to the battle. We do have a few units of crossbows that are now sitting there and spraying us with crossbow bolts, which is not super great. When they came across the bridge, I felt like we had the upper hand. I still feel like we've got the upper hand, but I don't feel as in control of the battle at this point. Particularly these Bloodwrack Medusas who are just blatting me. Now, fortunately, we're not guarded by infantry. It's the big units, and the Bloodwrack Medusas don't really do much damage to the big units. Durthu getting blatted though. He's taking a lot of fire. They really do like trying to kill off poor Durthu. Dwellers from Below is just so good. Dwellers from Below on one little blob of archers, or crossbows, I should say, and on the others, what's left of our missile units concentrate their fire to take them out. Most of our missile units actually run out of ammunition, but have done a pretty good job taking down Weight Watchers there with 145 kills. 3,000 damage dealt. Value as gold is pretty good. Not gonna lie. And looks like the enemy army's had enough. And there we go. They are breaking and running. But Charlie is going to give them one last Dwellers from Below with her 6,000 damage dealt as goals. And every unit that tries fleeing through this is just going to explode. Heroic victory. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Can't quite remember... Oh! This was like an event, wasn't it? This was an event army. And apparently there was an army nearby, so they joined in. So I just had to kill them all. I genuinely loaded up this save, and it was like a Gandalf moment of going, I have no memory of this place. But, that's fine. Killed everyone. Apparently, it was in... Feels like a bit weird that it was in range of those guys. But never mind. I'm Sporticus. Confrontations against the Druki give the Greenskin escapees the space they needed. You watch in the distance as their bedraggled column marches off into the mountains. Their warbler spots you in the distance and, to your surprise, raises a fist in salute. Perhaps you have found an unlikely ally. That's it. Eat it, Dark Elves. So I believe that will cause intermittent issues. Oh, I could get Mentor. I'm kind of tempted. You know what? Fuck it. Let's get Mentor. let's get Mentor. And you have these, which is fine. I don't... Well, you know what? Wonders of the Forest. Not necessarily the worst thing. A little bit extra... we got that one ticked, so I don't have to worry about you. You know what? I'm going to tick you. And I think I'm going to tick you as well, just so I don't have to worry about any of you. Now, holy shit, 5 skill points. That's pretty good, not going to lie. Global and local recruitment duration. Ward save for the accompanying lord. Oh. Okay. Let's... That's a nice one. Enables charmed attacks. That's interesting. I mean, I don't... Okay, the ward save is good. Just so Durthu now has 10% extra ward save. Why not? Wins of 10% for all spells. That seems good. Let's get that. Let's get that. Now, are we in range here? I don't think we are. I think we're just out of range. I could be wrong. I think, yeah, no, we are. We are. That's fine. I'm going to just do a little ambush here. Well, or do we? Or do we just... Let's march back to our own territory, because we'll get the heals then. We'll get the heals then. You can move you up to sort of like try and lure in armies that may decide to attack the weakened Durthu. Terrible decision if they want to do that, but if they want to give it a punt, let's let them. Let's give them that opportunity. Okay? So, things down here. Now, Optimus Pine. You're still recruiting for 110. We'll leave you to do that. We've got a little ambush going on here as well. Okay. Okay, I'm up to speeds. Ambush success chance. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. And Tree Wizard is continuing to clap his hands and he make a balloon. But I'm going to be honest. I'm feeling pretty rough today. I've got the... I can feel the onset of a sore throat. You know when you've got that kind of like rough feeling at the back of your throat? Yeah, I got that. Feeling a little bit rough. So, not to mention that my child woke me up at 3 AM this morning, which is... It's not even early in the morning. It's the middle of the fucking night. And he was awake until 7 o'clock this evening. I'm genuinely like, I wish I could take that energy and bottle it. Because I was tired by about 8 AM. And I still had a long day ahead of me. Still. These things are sent to test us. Now, where did that... Oh, there you are. There you are. You tricksy little monkey. Hello. Yeah. Wasn't the best idea. You made 3k just from killing that army. You know what? Let's occupy. Let's occupy. That's right. We've obliterated those losers. The Witchwood is ticking. Now we need to. We've got 2 settlements here. We're losing 1. I think actually we're not doing too bad.
The Sisters of Twilight.
Let us meander in this direction. In fact, what I'm going to do, Durthu, I'm going to pop you out of that settlement just because I don't trust them not to siege it down. If you're ever not sure about leaving your army in a settlement, it's often better to take them out of it. Especially if you've got another, if you've got 2 armies nearby and one of them's in a settlement and there's multiple enemy armies out nearby, take the army out of the settlement. Because what the AI will do is lay siege to the settlement and attack the second army. And if your army is under siege, it can't sally out to reinforce the other army. But the army laying siege can join the attack on your second army. So basically it isolates your army. So do not let them do that. I mean, it's great if you can do it to the AI, but to be honest, it's a trick I learnt from the AI. It did it so often to me, I was like, ah, okay, I can do this. I can use this against you as well. This works both ways. That's right. I swing both ways. You know what? Let's do something like that. We could upgrade this. Let us. We got the level 1 defenses on the way, which is lovely. I wouldn't mind a little bit of extra campaign line of sight. However, let's build this so we can recruit some of those tree spirit units. We've got that one, so that's fine. You know what? I might actually get the muster stone. I know we don't have any cavalry. I'm kind of tempted. I'm kind of tempted to go a little bit wood elf. I know. Who am I, and what have I done with the real monsters abound? Oh yeah, I know. We don't have any Sisters of Thorn in the army though. Okay, let's get Apotheosis. Do you count as a sister? I assume you don't count as a sister of as a spell singer, do you? Because you've got Mastery of Elemental Winds, but you don't, which is a bit of a shame. I would have given Ariel Mastery of Elemental Winds just so she can work with Durthu as well. That's what I would have done. Okay, I don't know. Can we just attack that? Can we just go for that? I think we're gonna go for this. There's probably Skaven here. There's a big army here as well. It says Valiant Defeat. But to be honest, the garrison is mostly clan rats. They've got some rat ogres, but rat ogres aren't really a problem. The only thing that I'm actually vaguely concerned about is the Warp Fire Throwers, but we can lock those down pretty easily. When can Clan Scryer use its nuke, right? Because they can use the nukes. We've seen that. But like, do they have to build them like the player, or do they just get them? I'm sure we played a siege with them against them before and they didn't use the nuke. So I'm just a little... I might be paranoid, but I think it's fair to be paranoid when your opponent might be able to nuke you, to be fair. Oh, menace from below. Now, fortunately, they decided to use it here for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. I have noticed, though, that the AI can use it really well. It's one of those abilities that the AI just seems to use really effectively. I have had it where I can use menace from below to, like, wipe out artillery before the AI can react. But the AI seems very good at doing that, which is why, with my cannons, I've left the... Now, what I should have done is left low extrictors, like, actually on the infantry here, because on the crew, because otherwise they do this. Now, I believe when clan rats emerge, they count as charging, and that's what does the damage. And they kind of like get a surround on the... So you kind of have to try and get a surround on the unit. If the clan rats get surrounded, they tend to break really, really quickly. But low extractors should be able to mop that up. Through the gates and spraying every rat we can see with arrows. Nice little shot there. Now, those warp fire throws are around here somewhere. There they are. And the little shits. Those guys could be quite nasty. I mean, they shouldn't really affect my treekin all that much, despite the fact that they are fire. But it's mostly infantry. Mostly infantry. I do love warp fire throwers, though. Now, menace from below attacking my archers now. Fortunately, we just have to move away from them and then eviscerate them with concentrated missile fire. Although the fact that the cannons were shooting at my archers, not ideal, but I think we're mostly fine. There we go, they're breaking so we can reform. In hindsight, what I should have done is left my units in like a checkerboard pattern so they could cover each other. So in the event that, you know, menace from below got spawned on top of them, they could quickly, you know, because they will just keep throwing it at the archers now. I really like rat ogres. They're not very good. Don't get me wrong, rat ogre's not a very good unit, but I do kind of love them anyway. Right, we dealt with that. Basically, they're just going to keep hitting us with menace from below, which is annoying, but not actually that damaging, because we just keep wiping them out. I mean, if this is a battle of attrition, it's one we're definitely going to win. Not to mention, you know, the obvious. Time to blow up, boys. That's it. Give me the jam. Show me the jam. Jam! Seriously? You didn't all explode? That is very... Well, I mean, okay, I guess there was enough explosions there that... Jeez, that is a lot of blood, isn't it? That is like the Shining lift doors opening amount of blood. That is someone having their hand cut off in an anime amount of blood. Where it just sprays. Just so much blood. I think Dweller's Blow may be the best spell in the game. Sorry, Amber Spear, but you know, you had your chance, and you don't make people explode into blood quite as effectively as Dwellers from Below. Okay, what's going on down here? They keep throwing... Yeah, more menace from below. I think they've used up their menace from below, though. I don't think they have any more they can throw at us. I think. Looks like we have the upper hand. No, it did say we were going to be defeated, didn't it? In fairness, they do outnumber us 4-1, almost. So, they do have the numbers advantage. But we have dwellers from below, so... It feels a little bit cheesy. But not enough for me to not fucking abuse the shit out of the spell. It's just a really good spell. It's also the only AoE I actually have, apart from Awakening of the Wood, but that's not that good. Having reduced the Skaven numbers to about half of what they had, taking minimal losses on our side, I think we're doing pretty well. We're now going to move all of our archers up onto the wall here to kind of cover us a little bit. Well, we will do in a minute anyway. But at the moment, we need... I'm chasing the Skaven, and to be honest, I should be pulling back a little bit, because if I move out of missile support of my archers, then I might get picked off by Skaven units. Also, they still have their warp fire throwers. They're depleted. There's less of them, but I think I think they start off with 18. Is it 18? So they haven't actually lost that many. So just pulling back a little bit. There's a lot of dead rodents. The Treekin just don't really take any damage. They just sit there. I mean, they've got such good resistances that and of course every time we cast a spell they get a little bit of heal. So they're very tough to take down. I do remember fighting Wood Elves that Treekin are just a nightmare to kill. Like, they're just very tanky. Unless you've got a unit with fire attacks, they're very, very tricky to kill. So now we're moving our archers up onto the walls so they can give us a little bit more fire support, but it's unneeded as we've done enough damage. The enemy troop count, there we go, they're broken, they've gone. They've had enough. We did kill quite a few of them, to be fair. With any luck, this is the last major city that they had access to. So we can hopefully mop this up. Maybe even kill Sartosa, because they were getting a little bit big for their boots. They're attacking Orion, so we might deal with those. Let's get that one. You to be marked by colonels? It's not really a super useful spell ability. Light skill, that's the one for you to have. But I'll take it. And I'll give you sword player. Okay. So they've got some settlements around here, but I don't, unless they have Galbaraz. I mean, if they have Galbaraz, that is a problem. But I mean, as long as they're far away from me, who cares?
I refuse.
There's Ikit. Oh my god, the pirates are taking Magritta. Come on, Orion. Pull your finger out. Come on, mate. It's not hard to deal with these guys. I'm going to upgrade that one. And I guess the more of this we have, the better our tree's doing, right? We've almost got 400 health, which gives us minus 20% upkeep for all of our units. Now, we're already. I should get some more lads, shouldn't I? Really? I'm actually getting. You know what? I'm going. Oh, do I get Spellweaver? No, I'm going to get Glade Lords. I'm going to get Glade Lords. Which one has the bow? Is it the lady that has the bow? Or is it you? I'm gonna say it's you. Right, Talon of Kurnos, more range for the entire army. Yes. You do have a bow. I think the lady has a spear? Question mark. See, now I'm saying it, and I'm not 100% sure that is true. I thought you'd have. I guess you'd have. Well, you know what? I made a mistake. I'm sorry, you're fired. Because I thought you'd have abilities that actually like helped. We don't have enough money. That helped the like bog standard elves, but you don't. You basically got the same skills as a tree man. So I may as well get a tree man because then I get the extra bonuses for having tree boys. So I just may as well. May as well. Okay, I guess you can go and mop this up. I don't really want to take it, but I guess if we have another port, it's a little bit of extra cash, isn't it? I mean, money-wise, we're doing quite well. I should really just get Tree Wizard some more units. Hey, buddy. What's up? You want me to join your war against Lostret? No, I'm okay, thanks. I'm alright. It's a kind offer. God, Prune Boy's doing... He's still alive. He's still hanging on there. Oh, we got the ambush. Hello, Malekith. Oh, not again. Oh, Malekith. Well, Malekith's in a little bit of a tricky situation. Because he's surrounded. Yeah, they are. Ooh, nasty. So we have the Sisters coming in from the front, the Hawk Riders coming in from the flank, taking a little bit of fire there from the Blood Rat Medusas, which is turning out to be quite effective. Meanwhile, on the flank, we've got lots of archers protected by the Treekin. Looks like Malekith is moving in to try and break his way through that. And then, if they decide to make a break for it, they're going to have to run into the maw of our Cathay cannons. Now, who... Right, hang on, right. Who the fuck has... Do you have... Oh, you do have... Oh, you've got the Rubric of Dark Dimensions. That's what that is. I was like, who the fuck's casting Pit of Shades on us? Because, like, Malekith's a dark caster. He doesn't have shadow magic. Who the fuck's doing that? Anyway, this is taking a little bit of return fire as the crossbows get their shit together and start... well, they bunch together, which is... never a good idea, especially when Charlie's on her way. Dragon Breath, Sisters opening fire, and Dwellers from below. And that means all of these crossbows don't exist anymore. Meanwhile, we've got some units attacking the Treekin, trying to break through our cannons, and then opening fire on the Treekin. Thanks, guys. I love the spunk. Plenty of it, but maybe don't shoot cannonballs into your own guys. Throwing that out there. We do have Bleak Swords attacking our Way Watchers, which is, I mean, not a great idea, because the Way Watchers are actually better in melee combat than they. Well, I mean, so again with the cannons, guys. Again with the cat. Can we not do the cat? No more cannons, please. Thank you. The Enigmas of Gyron are on their way to assist, but this battle is basically over. Malekith's army is defeated, and once again, he's having to rush back to Nagrond with his tail tucked firmly between his legs, assuming he had a tail, and he doesn't. And if he did, then it would have been burnt off, of course, with the rest of him when he got barbecued. Okay, so who the fuck had Pit of Shades then? Does Malekith have Pit of Shades? Didn't think he did. Oh well. Aranessa, hi. You want a peace treaty? Yeah, I'm not surprised, but the answer is no. Nope, you pissed me off. You're gonna have to die. Sorry. Hey buddy, what's up? No, what? Look, I get it, you're at war with Slostra. I'm not. But I feel like I've got more to lose about this, so I'm not really going to join in with this. Despite the fact that I obviously do, you know... The thing is, if I've peaced out with her, surely that means that I don't want to deal with that bullshit. Goodness me, I am popular, aren't I? Aren't I the belle of the ball? Everyone wants a piece of Durthu. Okay.
What is this foolishness?
Ooh, it's like a little gathering going on here.
My visions predict failure.
Little gathering. We probably should do something about that. I feel like the garrison here is probably fine, and our forest is slowly healing up.
Nagaroth reveals its weakness.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. We could just ignore these guys.
There will be blood.
But if we don't deal with them, they'll just come and take our settlement here. So if we just make sure we kill these guys.
This is the price you pay. An ambush.
You know what I think? I reckon if we just hang around, that they will see this, and they will want to probably deal with it. It's a nice, and as far as they're concerned, undefended target. squishy and undefended. Of course it's not, but, you know, they don't know that. Okay, we'll take this. We'll get a nice little port. It's a coastal property. Lots of opportunity for trade. Is there anyone who wants to... Quick deal. Quick deal.
You called?
Tribe Lord.
We could be friends with you. You don't like the people we don't like.
The world is mine.
What about if we do that? What about if we pay you? 3,000. I'll take that.
We're on the ground.
Prince Eltharion.
Yes. Hi.
Be sure you do not waste my time.
Okay. Sorry.
My solemn duty.
Defender of the Phoenix Throne.
To what? Accept that?
Armored in faith.
Hello. I don't know who you are.
Bow before the rights
Why
and
are you
laws of the realm,
surrounded by
and I will hear your
ruins? Who are you? What, you're with Clan Pestilence. Why does that make me think there might be a Clan Pestilence here? I guess I could take the money from you.
Tis done.
So you're still alive at the moment,
Lord of
strange
Bretonia.
masked man. I could give you a military and you pay me more money.
I accept.
Sure. I'm okay with that.
Best.
At your service.
What about I mean, Confederation is pretty, like, 7.5? That's pretty close.
Captain of Scouts. The expedition will hear you. Very well.
Okay, let's get these guys on side as well.
What do you speak?
Can I opt?
Prince of Elthwan.
Cetra the imperishable.
Who are you? Now, you're just at war with a lot of people. Well, the cult of Sigmar, though.
I'm waiting.
Okay, we won't worry about anything else. We've got some random Bretonian faction down there on side. Not that we really need it, but I've done it anyway. We are going to... Now, money-wise, 15k. Okay, that's not bad. Tree Wizards. Let's give you another one of those. Another one of those. Do you want to... Tell you what, have a couple of Forest Dragons. Sure, why not? Let's do it. Have another Tree Boy. And then I probably want to give you some archers. Just go with that for a minute. You know, we got the money and the time, and let's start clear. We're going to cleanse the southern kingdoms because God knows they need it. So there we go, spreading my seed throughout the southern kingdoms. I guess I want the garrison. Ikit has landed. Is he going to want to try and take... I don't know what units he's got.
Small grain.
Yes, I do. Now, it's mostly infantry, which I am not super worried about. So I don't think he's going to pick a fight with us. I think he knows better than that. I could be wrong. Maybe he will. I don't know. What one? I think we'll just keep heading down, and if we can take out Sartosa, then all the better. As long as we can keep mushing. If we can clean Ikit out from Tilia. You don't like me. No. Why don't you like me? Treaties with the Golden Lord. Okay, you just don't. You're just not a fan. Fair enough. Who are you friends with? God, Balagar. What happened? Jeez, mate. Chill out. You've been very angry this campaign. A very angry boy. I think you got on the wrong side of literally everyone. Now, I can appreciate that, because normally that's me. But this campaign, I've been quite the diplomat, handing around my little brown balls, Ferrero Rocher, filled with nuts, and I've managed to get a lot of people on side. just want you to appreciate that fact. I want you to appreciate my little nutty balls. So good, right? Well, we'll knock out. We'll keep cleaning up the Dark Elves. With any luck, we might be able to get the Tomb Kings. If in fact, what we might do is actually give the Tomb Kings some of these settlements, so then they can like open up a second front for us and help us push north. Because if we can get that, I feel like having them to help us is better than holding this, shitty little settlement, which isn't really going to give us very much. There are some trade goods here, but I don't really need them, to be honest. I'm doing fine for money, and it's not really a major issue for us. So we can give that to the Tomb Kings, and hopefully they can do some fun things with that. But that is going to have to wait until next time. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.